Welcome to Rewind the Podcast. What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rewind the Podcast.
The show where you get to see my chest hair for $3.99.
Y'all, Blake got great chest hairs.
I do. I've got a little great chest hair here. Come here.
Don't get out the
And you know why I have them? This blossom right here next to me, to my right. My right-hand woman, and also the reason for this and my Tums prescription.
All right. Let's just get down to it.
Listen, I have these gray hairs. You know why? Because that's the life of a showgirl, baby.
It's the life of a showgirl.
Life of a showgirl.
So Taylor Smith has come out with her 92nd debut album.
In a year and a half.
Called Life of a Showgirl.
I was thinking about this the other day. Our podcast has been on the air for less than 2 years, and we have already. This is our second Taylor Smith review.
It's too much.
Has she didn't do any.
She did Poet Society.
She did TTPD, but she didn't do a re-release.
Yes, she did.
I don't think she did. After TTPD, I think it was just eras, and we've talked about like maybe things that were hot.
Oh,
but I think we talked about the No More re-release.
Oh yeah.
Because she said I've got all my masters
we
back.
did a re-release, but okay.
Maybe, I don't know. But did we? It started in 2024. No.
Loving him was red.
Oh, red. I think I have a song I can sing you if you have about 10 minutes. And I said, "Oh, time to go pee." No, not really.
Okay.
I was like, "You were tossing me the car keys."
Okay, tell me your thoughts on the album.
Oh, which one?
There's more than one. Oh, I was like, wait, did I miss a secret drop?
Remember on Monday night she dropped The Death of a Showgirl.
That was funny.
Thanks so much.
Okay, no, for real, tell me what you thought.
Listen, I feel like that's just a really hard way to go into
yeah,
it.
tell me your initial thoughts.
Well, I will say I actually filmed my very first listen on my own YouTube channel. You can watch that after you watch Rewind the Podcast, okay? I started my own. Come follow me on there. Raven's going to start hers soon, but she's got something she's got to do legally first. So we're going to tell you about that later. Allegedly, okay? Don't tell me yet.
I don't know what it is.
So, yeah, you can go watch that. But I listened. I'm going to be honest. My first go-through, I had fun with it. You know,
yeah.
I was on camera. I was shaking my titties. I had my little cardigan, my little lover cardigan on. She promised us, like, bangers. Mm-hmm. And in my head, as a millennial, when I hear bangers, my three go-tos in my head are like, I hear your heart beat to the beat of the drum, boom, boom, and you make me. And then, bum, bum, bum.
Oh, that's your banger?
But like, just like busting through the
Knew
speakers.
He was a killer.
Literally, like, and I'm thinking pop bangers, okay?
Yeah.
And yes, and we got like, and it was not attention. And then, I just want you. And then, but I'm not a bad bitch. And I was like, Mary, who are these bangers about? Where is this banging out on? Like,
she doing some banging on
Amish
wood.
country, like,
that was not the only banger she had.
Yeah, girl.
But I'm bummed.
Our friend Max, friend of the pod, hello, he said, I thought we were going to get 12 bangers. It's just 12 songs about her getting banged. I was like, Max, that was funny. Let me kiss you. Yeah.
He's married.
He's married to Frederico.
Yeah.
Anyways, I enjoyed the listen. I don't think I'm going to go back to it. I've gone back to it 3 times because I did the one for my channel, and then I did the second video where I reviewed it with a Taylor Swift lover and a Taylor Swift denier. You can watch that soon. And then I went to the movie to see it. And that was where I really got pissed off. But what were your thoughts before we dive into all that?
My initial thought was this can't be the same woman who wrote Delicate.
Who wrote
Delicate?
Delicate.
It can't be the same bitch who was in the back of the bar crying like a baby coming home from the car. Or wherever she was at.
She didn't write that. Coming home from the bar.
It just can't be.
No. Folklore. All of folklore. Back when we were still changing for the better. Wanting was enough.
You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. This is not the same lady.
No, it's not.
Respectfully, I will never listen to it again.
Okay. Now, how many times did you listen to it to form that opinion?
Twice.
So you gave it the one.
I gave it the one, And then I gave it the 2. I gave it 1 outside the car, 1 inside the car. I just feel like when you come out and say it's gonna be bangers and like it, you know, we worked so hard to write this, and then you give me Dr. Seuss rhyming blue and shoe, I got an attitude.
Did she really?
Kinda.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did I miss that?
Might as well.
We've been cannonballing into our topics so hot these last 2 weeks that we forgot to say, hello, my name is Blake.
Hi, I'm Raven.
We are the hosts of Rewind the Podcast, and over there in the corner, that's producer Gabe. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, now that we've done all that, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's blue and chew, boo boo ka-chew. At one point, it was giving Grease.
Grease?
You know, we go together like whamma, 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 ding 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 ding.
Did I tell you I danced to that in my 5th grade talent show?
I believe so.
I was in black jeans and a black like tank top, and I got out there doing like what's it called, a theater camp, that movie. And I was out there, and I was like, I wonder why I got made fun of, and now I know. So
I love that story.
I thought that story needed to be told.
It
in this
did.
moment
It
today.
did. There were songs. I feel like when the first song, I was like, oh, okay, like we get our little beak wet, we get our whistle wet.
Calling the fate of Ophelia.
First of all, who are these people? Who is Ophelia and Kiki and
Ophelia
Kitty?
is like a
Hamlet.
Greek goddess.
Who?
No, girl, it's Hamlet.
What they got to do with her?
Shakespeare.
What they got to do with her being a showgirl?
I thought Shakespeare. Oh, girl. I'm going to be honest. We've had some spiked seltzers before this show, so here we go. I thought Ophelia was a Shakespeare based off something from Greek mythology.
No.
Okay. Fact check.
But what they got to do with being a showgirl? Ophelia was a showgirl in Hamlet.
Because remember, at the beginning, she said she wrote these pop bangers, and they were based off of the lyrics of folklore. So you got to do something deep and Shakespearean.
I'm so sick of her writing songs about her imaginary friends. I'm done.
Tell me why.
Because I don't want to hear about Ophelia. That's not what I came here for, especially if it's going to be like subpar. Respectfully. Also, the people who are like, you don't like it because you can't have fun. I'm like, no, I don't like it because it's not very good.
Yeah, that's the tea.
And I'm sorry, if you want to just like move your body around, sure. But like, I don't care enough.
I need to tell you this right now.
Oh.
You are throwing your head around, and your hair is just lovely.
Thank you.
You're just bouncing around while you are just condemning Taylor Swift, and I love it.
The Connecticon.
Yes.
It's not Connecticut.
Okay, so I want to say this. I have a theory.
Oh, okay.
My theory is...
This is pushing the MAGA agenda?
No, we'll get to that.
Oh.
My theory is if she had taken her time...
Girl, don't take my theory and try to make it your theory.
No.
Oh.
My theory is if she had taken her time and waited another year until next October, and she released these exact same 12 songs, it would not get the vitriol it's getting right now.
I disagree.
I totally agree, and let me tell you why. Because the massive audience out there is fickle. We would have had another year of crazy headline stories. We would have gone through a Christmas and a New Year's and a spring break and all that kind of stuff, and people would have at least been wanting to hear from her again.
That's true.
So they would have been like, okay, that song was a little weird, but my girl Taylor's back, and you know, that kind of thing. I'm not, and I think awards and everything. Now, granted, you got some news places that are just, you know, telling her she's great or whatever, and that's just crazy to me. But
Whatever.
that is my theory.
I love that.
You do have a theory?
I just disagree with your theory. I feel
Tell me
like
why.
them songs would have been bad in 2027, 2028, and 2029 because they aren't written well. Respectfully.
And critique that.
And also, not an original thought in the room. I could give you 1,000 other songs that sound just like these songs, but are written better.
So the video I did with the Taylor Swift Lover Denier, the Denier said, I mean, these songs are fine. It's something I haven't heard on an R&B track or a pop track for the last, couple of
Not
years.
an original thought in the room.
And it was just like, yeah, my thing, this was my whole thing with the record.
Can I say one thing about my not original thought in the room? It's disappointing because she gave us Getaway Car. It's disappointing because she set the bar for herself and has continuously gone underneath the bar that she set for herself. And that's the part that's disappointing. I literally listened to it and then went back and listened to Lover. And I was like, this cannot... Maybe Joe was just a better muse. Because she said she would never walk on Cornelia Street again.
And we saw Cornelia Street.
That man made her give up her own street.
She sold the house, sold that penthouse.
And you gonna get up here and tell me he got redwood, firewood, wood, It's stupid. Don't piss me off.
I will say I saw a tweet that said, if Taylor wrote this, that is awful. If she allegedly, according to sources, used ChatGPT to write certain songs, that is even worse. If Travis wrote all these, I'm kind of proud of it.
Literally. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I think when I I think when I critiqued it, I think I gave it like a 6.8.
Oh, that was kind.
Okay. What would you give it?
5.
A 5? Okay.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 6.8. There were certain songs I liked. Now, I will say the more I listened to it, the more it went down.
Oh, I thought I was
You thought
ready
it was going to go up?
I was ready to be like.
No, the first listen, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. And then when I listened to it the second time, again on camera, go watch the YouTube, I was like, there was one song I really liked upon first listen. And as I heard the lyrics, I was like, these are kind of cheesy. And I was like, I love this chorus. I love this bridge.
Oh my gosh, Blake, that was in my notes.
Yes, it could be rewritten. You should have rewritten it again.
It was the first draft. It was the first draft of like Blue's Clues, Sesame Street, Dr. Seuss. And she was like, that'll do.
That'll do.
Like it, because there are glimpses of the light where I'm like, oh, there she is. And then it just falls apart.
And I will say, I went to the movie. The Taylor Swift. So I listened to it all in all for this critique because you know how Swifties be like, you don't like it, you're misogynistic, just let her have fun, let her have sex, and it's like you can do all those things, and we're gonna unpack that shortly.
Because we never let white women have fun or have sex or do anything.
My thing is, so I listened to it all together 4 times. I did the 2 listens on YouTube. I went to the movies, and then I listened to it today to really like get in the headspace. And I feel like that already has to tell you something because we have done other reviews.
Something nice to say.
I wanted to be because I didn't want no shade. My front door is very easy to get into if you give it a good old 1-2 push. So I was like, if these Swifties are going to do it. But overall, like, again, there were parts that I liked of certain songs. There are 1 or 2 that have grown on me. But even upon 4th listen, I was like, I'm ready for this to be over.
That's the very long 42 minutes for me.
And I will say, I went to the movies to see the movie. First thing, I really did actually like that music video. I've never not liked The Fate of Ophelia. That was one of the better ones.
I agree.
The music video was really cool. And then I thought, for some reason in my mind, and I knew going into this, first of all, we have a AMC membership, and we can see all of our movies for free. And they were charging for this movie. And so I said, I'm going to buy a ticket to another AMC movie, and I'm going to go to this one because I'm not giving Taylor $18 to go watch lyric videos.
You're lying.
Lyric videos. So we see The Fate of Ophelia, this beautiful, gorgeous shot thing. And so in my head, I'm thinking to myself, I'm about to see 11 more music videos, visual album, like Miley Cyrus did with Something Beautiful and Beyonce with the last 8. Minus, Anyways.
Don't bring it up. Right.
Yeah.
Sore subject.
Sore subject. But I'm sitting there, and then the second one starts, and it's literally like 8 seconds of a clip on repeat while the lyrics are going.
You're lying to my face.
And it was in that one moment that I thought, this is where cult allegations have a really good standing. And I know as a person who chose to go to that movie.
So people paid money to watch YouTube videos?
$14. Now, she did have she would play a couple songs and then do a behind the scenes of the making of the music video, which was really cool to see. And then before each song, she would give a 30-second explanation, but it wasn't worth $14.
And we saw that on people release stuff on Spotify all the time, and they're like, so I wrote this song because A B C D E F G, and then they go into the song.
A B C D F G, gotta go.
And then I'm sitting there and I'm just watching. It's literally like her at the phone, and she's like, click. Click. And I'm the one who chose to go to that. Again, we were going to go see Scream after, which I got to tell you about later. But I was like, what are we doing? I was like, people are paying money to see this. And it, to me, honestly, kind of gave a little bit of grift. Now, the behind the scenes were cool, but it was nothing we couldn't have watched on YouTube.
I don't know what that means.
A grift? It's like you're just out here just shaking people down.
Oh, well, duh. She been grifting since 99.
And this is my other thing, too. I've seen a lot of discourse online. Some of it I found very funny. And
I sent you a couple that I said I'm a choke if I watch any more of these.
And I watched some in defense, and I watched some in support of how trash, I guess, they thought the album was. But the big thing I saw were people dissecting those lyrics, which you had beef with, too.
I did.
Because I'll be honest, whenever I do a first listen, and I've said this before on the podcast, lyrics usually go over my head
You've
because
said that,
I'm like,
yeah.
I want to, So these lyrics that people are calling dog whistles flew right over my head.
Listen, Kayla Nicole and Travis Kelce broke up 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why we're talking about a relationship that happened when you didn't even know them people.
Did she?
Yes. That's not even the song I'm talking about. It's the other one. You were trying to do this and she was always in her phone.
I literally...
That one?
The way I'm not even remembering these
lyrics now. Are y'all for real right now?
Are you sure you're talking about the right thing?
No, 100%. It's the one where she's like...
Was it the but I'm not a bad
Yeah.
bitch? Oh, so eldest daughter. But I don't know what lyric you're talking about.
Okay.
Where she was like, everybody's always tweeting at me.
No,
People are ice cold with hot
hold
takes.
on.
Okay.
Because Bad Bitch is about...
No. You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone, and you were just a pose.
Oh, see?
What song is that?
Opalite. That's the same one.
Okay.
Yes.
No, the one I was talking about was eldest daughter.
No, the one, but that one is that, no, Opalite's the one that people were saying had the dog whistle.
No, that was Wish List.
No.
Well, I will say, people say...
Unless she just big sis on a lot of songs.
Well, no, apparently there's a lot of songs that people have beef with because the whole block looking like you is Wish List.
Yes.
Onyx Black Knight turned into Opalite.
That's the one I was talking about.
I'm Not a Bad Bitch. This ain't a savage is eldest daughter.
Okay, yeah. God dang.
So
she need to hush then. One that I didn't like that. Basically because like...
Were you over there, Nene Leakes? How'd she get in it?
One, how'd she get in it? Two, the Swifties have harassed her enough.
Yeah.
And we all know that Taylor historically does not defend people.
No.
She's not going to call off the dogs. She's not going to save you or try to help you. That is just who she is, and she has been consistent. So I don't understand why we're even comparing relationships when you weren't... Y'all didn't even know each other when they was together.
Yeah.
So that part was confusing to me.
Okay.
The second thing that pissed me off was I'm not a bad bitch and this ain't I'm not a savage. First of all, respectfully, you didn't have to tell us that. Wasn't nobody ever gonna mistake you for a bad bitch. Ever. Nobody was ever gonna do that. So like, if you felt the need to say it, rest assured, we knew. Mm-hmm. We knew.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That is rude.
And see, again, when I first heard it, my mind goes to melody. And y'all may be listening to me like, oh, girl, we love you, Blake, but sounds about white. Because I was like, but I'm not a... And I was like, oh, I like that melody. And I was like, but I'm not a bitch. And then I didn't realize a lot of times bad bitch and savage associated with like black women.
If this would not be an issue if Travis did not exclusively date black girls before this and play in them girls' faces. And he did the very traditional thing. It's a stereotype that they be doing. He was ready to settle down and get married and went and found him a white girl, which God bless you. Because he really, never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
Well, he locked down a good one.
I was about to say he really did us a favor.
Oh.
But whatever. She thinks she got a prize, girl, cash it in. Anyway,
I love this.
Laughing?
No, because you were just like giving us the tea. You're not even pouring it. You just opened the lid and said, ha!
Well, I'm just saying, like, he exclusively dated black girls instead of just saying, I'm insecure because you dated black girls and I don't look like a black girl. You could have just said that. That was just as good as what she wrote. So, like, I'm confused.
So when's Raven's Life of a Showgirl coming out? The Life of a Bad Bitch.
But, like, I just felt like, girl, okay, you're not a bad bitch and you're not a savage. He don't like bad bitches no more. He's with you now.
Mm-hmm. I will say, once I heard the lyrics and they, like, actually came to life and I saw all the... Because, again, y'all might listen to this and be like, girl, when I heard I want the whole block looking like you, in my head, my mind immediately went to, like, oh, so suddenly she wants to pop out 10 kids? And people were like, no, babe. And again, that's maybe how I grew up and things like that. So I was like, oh, like I really had to like look into those lyrics. It was like the one when she did Tortured Poets where it was like, take me back to the 1800s without all the racist or something like that. And it's like, girl, you never had to deal with that anyway. So. And
listen, I actually thought I want the whole football team who look like you right down the block line was actually cute. Mm-hmm. I'm like, she loved this man and good for her.
I think she said it though because all of Jason's kids look like him and they've like made comments of like, oh, the Kelce genes, like any kids we have, they always end up looking like the father.
Oh, cute.
So I think
So and
I
that's
did
my
not take offense to that line. I actually thought that line was cute. I love that she wants to settle down with this man. But why are you then stop putting out these mediocre ass albums and go do that?
yeah.
That's the part I got an issue with.
That was my thing. Again, I want to go back to the movie I saw because, again, I saw the first video and I was like, this was cool. And then we saw lyric videos. And I was sitting there playing on my phone. But my thing is I was like, even if she had waited a year and released the same songs and had put visuals to all of them, it would have been more forgivable. Again, but I think again, you disagree. That's fine.
I never was gonna forgive. I'm not a bad.
That's
bitch,
fine. I'm not saying it would have
saying
been given an A+, but I'm just saying it would have probably been more well received.
Yeah, I would have never let that go.
But again, I think Taylor fatigue is a real thing.
Yup.
And as much as I love...
I've been Taylor fatigued for 3.5 years.
Yeah, and as much as I love other artists, there's certain other artists that are releasing stuff that we're like, girl, we're a little tired. You're begging for a Harry Styles comeback. Begging. And she's going to be gone for a little bit longer, but I'm already like, I would love another Adele album.
100%.
And even the show Friends, when it ended, they said, we would rather end when people say, why are you ending it, than saying, thank God
Thank
they're
God
going.
it's over. 100%.
Even if she waited another year and just released something else. Again, with that being said, if she would have made this a visual album, it would have been more forgivable. But that was my other critique I had, specifically for the lyrics of the album. It was called The Life of a Showgirl, and there was so much art and color about being a showgirl. And Mama, there wasn't nothing about being a showgirl.
Not a showgirl
inside.
And this is my other thing, too. I've seen a lot of discourse online from white women in particular. And y'all can feel how you feel. This is to the white women. If y'all in here, what up? I'm a little tired of the white girls feeling like they got to defend the billionaire white lady. Y'all can love her and listen to all her songs and sing them and dance. And you do that. But when black women are consistently telling you, this is what I heard, and this is how it made me feel, and you're like, no, she didn't mean that. No, that's not what she meant.
Yeah.
Girl, bye. Because I've listened to microaggressions my whole life. Y'all new to this. We true to this. We know what a microaggression sound like. So I don't want to hear like, oh, it was because whatever, Opalite is whatever and Onyx and whatever. It's giving big sism. It's giving insecure. And instead of just coming out and saying that, she wanted to do her little penmanship with her glitter pen or whatever and sneak diss that girl. And I don't like you. I don't like punching down, period. And you definitely not going to punch down at no black girl and think that I'm just going to sit up here and be like, it was a cute album. No, it wasn't.
And see, what's funny is all of what you just told me did not register to me because the biggest thing they did was her punching down Charlie XCX.
Because don't nobody care about black women.
And let me tell you this. Well,
I do.
Well, and I don't want to sound like I'm getting away from that.
No, go ahead.
But also this, when it came to the Charlie XCX thing, to me, if you were going to release an album of bangers, to me, Brat was that album.
Yeah.
I went to that concert and I was like, why do I feel like I just left fucking Zumba? Like, it was like,
I
boom,
also
boom,
love her
boom.
energy.
Yes. And it's like I'm here, but I'm unbothered.
Yeah.
When she performed on SNL, she had the purse on the whole time, and someone was like, not the emotional support purse. But like, she's doing all this thing. And even in the movie, Taylor was like, oh, I wrote this about people who just like, they love to talk about you and they hate you so much. And you're like, I kind of love that you're obsessed with me like that. And in my head, I was like, this is probably what Katy Perry meant when she said the Regina George in sheep's clothing.
100%.
It's that, and I said this on my video. I said, it's giving two country club girls that are like, hi, Grace. Hi, Tabitha. How's your husband? Still unemployed? Yeah. I think we're always growing if we're always... I was like...
I would respect it more if she was like, nah, this about Charlie. Or you know who you are. But this like, oh, it's like about... Like, kind of about... No, girl. And also, I didn't know the Charlie XCX song that people was talking about. So I went back...
Cynthia's and I?
Yeah.
Because I love that song.
Okay, so I didn't know. I was not... familiar.
Couldn't even be her if I tried. I love that song.
I was not familiar. So I went back and listened, and I was like, that's what you heard? Because I didn't hear...
You.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I heard like, your light is so bright it made me feel small. I heard like you walked into the room and I didn't know what to do. And yes, it did kind of make me sick seeing you over there because like I feel like I don't compare because now I'm dating this man and you dating this man and we're all supposed to be in this together, but you suck up the air out of the room, no fault of your own, and I don't know how to handle that. That's what I heard.
But then to go back to your other point, people say that and people are like, no, you don't know what she was saying outside. There's been other rumors about what Charlie says and blah, 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 and this and this. And it's like, well, you actually don't know either. Everything we know about our favorite celebrities is all conjecture or allegedly. Allegedly. Unless you know that celebrity.
No, listen, I wasn't with the album to begin with because I just don't think it's very good. That dog whistle, sneak diss and stuff made me really not with it, and it's about to make me not with her. I'm about to not listen to nothing she put out ever again, ever. And you thought you had a problem, you have a bit, like, I just feel like there's black girls who love her and like rock with her, and my thing is no one in the room said,
Someone did a video on TikTok and they said, as Taylor Swift is a business.
Correct.
As optics heavy as she is, as how will this look, as what does this say, to go through all of those lyrics and say, you wanna flag this one, you wanna blah, 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 you maybe wanna change that one, and she says, no, go to print.
Because we watched her and her daddy and her business partner and her mama go back and forth about her saying she didn't want to vote for Barbara Bush or Martina McBride, whoever that lady was, Marsha Blackburn.
Can I tell you my 2 favorite crying descriptions for when I cry hard? I took one from that chick Angel. I cried like a white lady who lost her dog. And then I cried harder than when Taylor Swift begged her dad to be a Republican.
To be a Democrat.
Like,
girl, we watched y'all mull over not supporting the racist lady for 45 minutes. And no one said, that don't look good.
Yeah.
But that, and like I said, it's not just that. It's that coupled with his down home, back to my roots bullshit. It's like all of that coupled together is giving trad wife. We're pushing this like, I had a big career and now I just want to go home and have some babies because that's where a woman really belongs. Like it's giving that energy.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like that.
So in my YouTube video, I said this when I listened to Wish List, and I did say at the time, I was like, I like the song. Like it has a little like, I just want you, all that stuff.
Like that one.
Yeah, but in my head, I was listening to it. And I said, I think it's funny that she says, like, there's people who want all these things. And I was like, but Taylor Swift is famously someone who's pretty much gotten everything she's aspired to. And I said, so for her to say, and I wrapped it and I said, so for her to say, I would throw it all away just for the man, I was like, I do think that's, like, sweet or whatever. Well, that's what I got from it on first listen.
Give it back then.
Yes.
And I'm going to give it back then.
Okay.
You have $1 billion. Find somewhere to put it and go get your man. Put your money where your mouth is. Give it back. If that's all you want is your man, you got him. Give it back.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, I mean, that was one of them. I'm trying to think about, we haven't even talked about canceled.
Good thing my friend.
I'm so sick of hearing that because Gabe has been singing it nonstop for 45 minutes.
This is my thing. I gave it like a 7.
Okay.
Like, it's more of just like they're fun, some fun songs, but some I won't listen to again. My thing is Taylor Swift has gotten to a place for a very long time now where this is not going to make or break her. Like anything that she puts out, she can put out a pile of and there will be people licking it up off the ground. So gone are the days where she's a starving artist out in Gallatin on a stage with a little guitar and can't hit a note. Like, I mean, she still can't really hit a note. But anyways, yeah, Swifties suck. But my thing is,
Good thing. Sorry.
it's gone from, I feel like, and just there's still artistry to it, but it's more now the business side where it's now it's more of like the business side of I'm going to release 15 variants, I'm going to release 4 CDs, and then now I'm going to release 4 more CDs with an acoustic song of each song, like specifically for the. It's like as much time as you spent on all of these damn variants, you should have probably just honed your album a little bit more so it actually could just sell one. I mean, she sold a lot, but like the thing that sucks is the first day she sold 2.7 million copies. She has till the end of the week. I think it's like 600,000 more, which she'll sell, and it'll be the highest selling album ever.
Sounds about white.
That annoyed me as well when it said she did that. She's been pre-selling since the middle of August. None of that counts until that day, which is still a lot. But we acted like we all busted down the doors at Target to go get that. Like, I don't mean that rudely, but I mean it's like
No.
Like I think
I'm
the Target here was
sorry.
open. I did not go, but people were like, "Are you going to go?" And I don't even know if that was it like that.
I respect Taylor Swift as an artist. I think she normally puts out quality work. The last few have been touch and go, respectfully. I want to root for her.
Why?
Because I do feel like she is like the songwriter of our generation in a lot of ways for a lot of people. And I want so badly I want her to be different, and she's just not.
She's giving you, this is what I can expect after a certain amount of time.
Exactly. I would love for her to be like a girl's girl and like care about anybody else. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I want her to be Hayley Williams. I want her to be Haley Darnisha, and she's not. And that's
You
okay.
want her to say, I'll talk about it, Morgan Wallen, I whack him.
Yeah, like I want her to be that. And like, because of white feminism, she will never be that. Like, it's not designed for her to be that way. And so then it's like, okay, well then I just don't want to be a part of it at all. And I don't expect you to have to. I do expect you to not purposefully have people going after a black woman. I do expect that's not, and I feel like that bar is in hell.
That's a bare minimum. That's the hell,
So-
but then we went to the basement.
Cause like you could have, I mean, my thing too is like you beefing with you always beefing with somebody. Pick somebody else.
The album gave like, I have sex now and I can cuss. Like it was very much, I'm like, girl, you were, it's just, it seems like such a downgrade in the way that she has portrayed herself of this, like, I've had all these men, but like, I don't need it. Like I'm a strong woman. And now again, you'll give it all away for that tree trunk.
For Travis.
But my thing is too, is like, people are saying like, oh, it's an album. Like, just let her have fun and have sex. Taylor has sung about sex before, but it was always, like you said, so well written. His hands are in my hair. His clothes are in my room. Or up on the roof with a schoolgirl crush, drinking beer to plastic. I'm spilling wine in the bathtub. You kiss my face and we're both drunk. I'm like, that's a fun way to say, like, we naked and drunk in the
Let's
club.
talk about Dress for 2 seconds,
Yes.
which is one of the sexiest songs of all time.
Only bought this dress
So you
could
can take it off?
That's half the reason I buy my clothes for you.
Okay. But I just feel like, I don't know. I want her to be better, but I can't want more for her than she wants for herself. And people gonna eat it up anyway. Like
Yes.
Gabe said, that
This-
lady don't have to shoot child.
When it comes to, first of all,
We've been talking about Taylor Swift a long time.
Yeah, these are the last the last 3 things. First thing, Taylor Swift is one of the only artists where if you have a not good opinion of her, it's either taken as you need to defend why, or you hate her that much, sounds like you're a fan if that's all you can talk about, and it's like, you can actually eat my dick. Secondly, to add to that, if someone says, oh my gosh, the new Taylor Swift album is out, what did you think? And I said, it wasn't my favorite one. And they go, why? If you are asking me and I tell you why, that is not an invitation for you to argue with me on my opinion. And if you are listening to this podcast right now and you want to get all up in the comments, thank you for commenting and engaging. But I will say, we are not going to fight with you in the comments.
I'm really not.
And if you give us a dissertation, we will say thank you for the engagement and keep it pushing.
But also, I'm not going that hard for somebody who last name ain't Dawson and who don't pay my bills. I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
I love Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter down.
For somebody who really didn't like the life of a showgirl, you sure are wearing orange and green.
I love Beyonce.
I just realized that. Sorry.
Is this her showgirl colors?
Literally, it's orange and green. People probably thought, oh my gosh, wore
She's
Florence to
gonna
the theater. Oh my gosh, she was like, defend black women. I hate this album. Dr. Seuss can get.
Respect. I mean, no, because Dr. Seuss racist too, wasn't he?
I think, yeah.
Everything in America is racist. Anyway.
He was like, white fish, black fish, separate the fish.
Yeah, that's the part when I knew. But I love Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter down.
You ain't doing all that.
I'm not about to be getting nobody comments defending her. Girl, bye.
If you go back-
She's a billionaire. She don't need me.
And also, if you go back far enough and rewind the podcast, there's one where I'm like saying something. I go, Beyonce, we ride for you at Dawn Girl. And Raven said, no, we do not. No, we do not. You're going to be riding on that horse. Get on that horse by yourself.
Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
Look at Blake on that horse by himself.
And I love her down. No. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, and I'm going to wrap this up. I think a lot of criticism might, again, with Taylor, I heard the music and I was like, okay. Like, if we didn't have to review it truly and the weight of the review, I would have probably listened to it once and been like, that's okay.
Same. Let's do our top 3 and throw away and we can let her
our
go.
top 3. My top 3 were The Fate of Ophelia. I liked... I actually really did like The Life of a Showgirl, even though it sounded like a bar-for-bar repetition of I'm feeling so cool. Talk to the bottom, just cool. And Kitty was a kitty with the cool. You know,
I love that song.
You do. Jonas, they're coming. We need to go.
Okay.
And then probably my third one, I actually liked Ruin the Friendship. Again, I thought that was going to be panties off to the side, lipstick smudge, you are in this vagina.
I actually did really. Those are my 3 too.
Literally all
Bible. Those are my top 3.
This is why we have a podcast together. Look at that.
I said I wasn't high-fiving you no more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, dab it up?
No.
Okay.
You mess up.
Okay, I do. And the throwaways.
I thought that was very sweet. And I will say I felt bad because at first I was like, not us at prom. But then I was like, oh, this about your little friend that passed on and got his robe.
But this is the thing. I went to the movie to see it, and she said once again, it was a collection of her story and other people's stories into one story. Am I wrong?
I zoned out. What'd you say? I'm sorry. We've been talking about Taylor for a long time.
I feel that way too.
We have. And again, there's I would say overall, a bunch of the other songs I would throw away. Like Wood, I did think it was like funny. But the thing is too, once again, in the movie, she's talking big and bad, swearing and doing all this stuff. The movie, again, and I know you take little kids to it, all the cuss words are taken out.
Yeah,
so it
I
was
heard
like,
him
it
say.
opened my skies.
I saw that.
I was like, okay. I was like, so we're not even being a bad bitch at the movie theater.
Also, I didn't need to know that much about Travis.
He has that
I
hard,
just
long
don't.
conch.
I just think it's weird. It's like she spent too much time on the internet and was like, the girls will love this one.
Well, according to her, she's not on the internet at all. But apparently, the redwood was in reference to a tweet about Ariana Grande.
I don't have time to be decoding Easter eggs. Girl, what's next on the
Let's
situation?
talk about it. Okay, well, let's move it from the white girl to the black girls. Cardi B and Nicki are big beefing in the streets.
That was a horrible transition.
Yeah, you're not even going to let me translate. I had a great
That's
one.
his job.
Then somebody go. It's hot over there, everybody. I'm probably sweating out the alcohol.
Sorry,
Still.
I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. Let me whop it up.
I should have talked through that.
You should have talked through that. Okay, Cardi B, Becca Lee's Almanzar, and Nicki Minaj are in a big beef. I still don't really know. What are they fighting about?
They just don't like each other.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
What's not okay is bringing the kids in it.
Oh, them writing letters to each other's kids?
I said, y'all petty and you messy and quit it. I laughed.
Somebody posted, I think it was like Billboard, it was like Nicki and Cardi addressed the beef by writing letters to each other's children. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, did they really apologize? And it was like, dear culture, I'm sorry you got big gums like your mama or something like that. And
When Cardi said that baby favorite color was 5, I'm so sorry for laughing.
Taylor, take notes. If you and Charlie want to beef, this is how you beef.
That is, you can't do that. Onika and Becca Lee's. Quit it. Right, you stop it right
that.
now.
I love it. You stop it right
you
now.
better
Keep going.
quit doing it, because that y'all really don't need to be talking about them kids like
You have
that.
a stop sign color green.
Everybody's child is precious, and y'all better quit, and y'all know better. So quit acting up.
Did you see that? There's like a video going around. It was like, this is what the Nicki Cardi fight feels like, and it's these two women fighting, and out of nowhere, one of them randomly kicks the other one's kid. And the kid falls down. He's like, and she's like, don't hit my kid. And I was like, that's what this feels like.
Literally, it just got out of control really quickly. Like I said, I feel like Nicki started it because Nicki be starting stuff.
She goes, and then she
Allegedly. And I will say, I believe Nicki brought up the kids first. And what you're not going to do is talk about my mama or my kids. Mm-hmm. I don't have kids. Even my imaginary ones. Mm-hmm. The ones that ain't yet here.
So until the kids get here, you ain't going to talk about her daddy either.
Exactly. Him too. And I feel like, but that was a when they go low, we go high moment. And Cardi said, no, we going to hell together.
Mm-mm. She said, hell, we're going to go 3 floors lower.
Like, it just escalated so quickly. Again, if I'm being honest, I'm going to have all the stands coming after me this
For which
episode.
one?
Both. I feel like Nicki has never gotten over. She was the only one for so long and drank that Kool-Aid. And because Cardi was next up, it was bound to be beef because Nicki's ego can't take sharing Nothing.
But then look at the other split as well. Meg Thee Stallion's doing well, and then she started getting whacked by Nicki as well.
Yeah.
Maybe because she worked with Cardi.
But Cardi it gives more of the like, I'm gonna bring all the girls. Okay, did you see the clip where she's with Kelly Rowland and she's like, yeah, I try to like bring the girls in. Well, one of them my man, but never mind that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's that kind of girl that's like, no, let me put you on. Let me like coach you up. Like, let me like be a girl's girl, low key. And Nicki's just not like that. But you don't have to attack her.
One queen.
But you don't have to attack her publicly, though.
No, but my thing that I loved, and I feel like this is like classic Cardi B again, I don't know that lady, is like Thursday night or something, me and Gabe were at the movies, and before I was going in, I saw something that was like, Dear Nicki Minaj, I am addressing you one final time because I'm not doing this with you. I have put too much energy into this, yada. And then like 24 hours later, she's like, and another thing, you stupid hoe. Yes. It reminded me of that part on Girls Trip where Tiffany Haddish just screwing all of them. She's like, you stupid, dumb, broke down bitch. And another thing, you little nasty, ugly bitch. You nasty little other motherfucking bitch. And I was like, that's what these tweets feel like.
Well, they need to quit it. And I said quit it. And I said quit it now.
Did you listen to the new Cardi album?
No.
It went #1.
I believe it.
I know. Well, we had to listen to Taylor Swift 17 times.
She be doing the big raps. I believe in her. I'm sure it was great, but I don't have time to listen to all these songs.
Like you play with this kitty, like you play with your guitar.
Yeah.
And girls like you roll around. Did you know that they released a new album recently?
The Maroons?
Yes. And it was not good.
What they sang on there? I feel like they took some time off, no?
I mean, kinda.
They did take some time off. Okay.
Kind of like the government.
Child, the government
is shut down thanks to the Democrats.
I will say Donald Trump was big talking years ago. If the government shuts down, it's the president's fault. If the government shuts down, it's the president's fault. Okay, now whose fault is it now?
Yeah, now that you're the president, now that you big prez.
Now you big prezi.
We talk about this on Rerun Reports, which premieres tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. Make sure you tune in right here on YouTube.
The YouTube.
Raven has buxton breasts and glasses.
Why had to just be me?
I mean, I do too. I try to have more buxton, but you made me cover up my little gray chest hairs today.
Well, the government shut down. People not getting paid. I'm supposed to have a flight in a couple of weeks. I'm scared.
She told me that they shut down TSA and the people who do this. This is government?
This is government. Flight air traffic controllers.
I don't like that. I'm supposed to fly to Connecticut in like 4 weeks.
I think they still just show up. Don't tell people where you're going. They still just show up, but I don't think they're getting paid, though. But how much? Okay.
What do you mean don't tell people where I'm going? Girl, I'm going on a tour with
that's
show.
That's true. Okay, you're right.
Come see me at Ranchan's touring show.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm not going to give it my all if I'm showing up to work, but I'm not getting paid.
No.
I'm
not even showing up to work.
The planes run into each other.
No, I'm not. No, heaven forbid. We come against that right now.
Yeah, we come against that in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
But yeah, I'm not going to work at all if I'm not getting paid. I don't go to work for fun.
No. Girl.
I'll hang out with people at my office that I like maybe for fun.
100%.
But again, we don't get paid to do that. And also, the fact that you are blaming on... I'm sorry. To me, that is the low-key bottom way to say we're trying to start a civil war.
Yeah, it's giving...
It's her fault.
Oh, not me.
Democrat.
It's giving lack of accountability. It's giving we want to make things really bad for people so we can say, they did it, they did it, they did it. But... here are our thoughts on Rewind Reports on not exactly, but like in a deeper context of what we think. But yeah, it's giving we're not taking accountability even though we have all the power.
I thought about this the other day. He's been around for, I think, a little over 250 days. And we've got 3 more years.
That's crazy.
We're almost a year out from the 107 Days of Kamala. Have you listened to that book yet?
I'm in the process.
Did you like it?
I will say, girl, Rewind Rundown. Is this the time for that yet? We can talk about it Rewind Rundown. Okay, moving on along.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy got 5 months.
50 months.
Five.
And he getting time served for 12 or 13. Listen.
Did you see that courtroom drawing of him?
When they said toot it up, you said
his ass up.
They said not him toot it up as usual. Y'all messy on the internet. Y'all messy.
The internet is the funniest place and the darkest place all in one. You just got to sift through it.
Okay, I was happy to see he got that much time. Honestly, he should have gotten more, but I think that was like up there of what he could have gotten. The satisfaction of him thinking he was gonna get to go home.
Was he wearing it on his face like?
He was devastated. Yeah, bro, you gonna be up in there in a big house and feds. You got to do most of that time.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like state where they're like, okay, you can get like good behavior. I think like the most they said they could take off is like 50 days.
Literally.
Or
For
something.
like the time they served in jail already.
Exactly.
Yeah. They made Martha Stewart walk that yard for all that time.
Well, listen, I'm happy he up in there.
What was the final, like, you are guilty of this?
What do you mean?
Like, what were his counts?
Prosecution.
Prosecution. You better prosecute yourself.
Prostitution.
He was, or soliciting it?
Soliciting and like taking them across state lines because they did not get him on the racketeering on any of the RICO stuff.
Yeah.
But that was his charge. It was like a couple counts though.
Has our girl Melissa, she been filling us in?
You mean
I'm not a lawyer, but
Melanie?
I thought they do the
Melanie
podcast
Goolsby.
together.
Melanie Goolsby?
I thought they do the podcast together.
No, Melanie Goolsby.
No, I'm thinking of
gin and juice.
I almost said sip and see. Speaking of sip and see, I've had a few drinks today on the podcast.
Yes, Melanie Goolsby. I'm not a lawyer, but where I be getting all my information. Yes, she covers it. Duh.
Great, I love that.
Okay, he going to jail. Moving on. It's hot here.
That would literally be you doing a like report on the field. We're throwing it to Raven. He going to jail. Back to you, James. Gabe's sitting there with a portable fan.
What'd you say, girl?
Come up with something from Maverick City. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, girl, you heard people leaving Maverick City music left and right.
Do you think there's about to be a documentary or scandal breaking?
100%. Because
we don't have to high five. We can phone home.
Because Chandler Moore now in his iOS press release, this is the part that stuck out to me that I want to talk about.
Where did you hear that from?
iOS press release.
I learned that from you, and it is my favorite thing.
I might have gotten that from Kevin on stage.
Okay,
I think.
of course.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing original. I'll rewind.
Sorry, y'all. Okay. He said a lot of other stuff too, but this is the part that I got. This transition isn't easy. Maverick is something I poured my heart into, so it's almost like saying goodbye to your own kid. Ha. I know there may be press and conversation around certain business matters that my legal team is handling, but my heart, my energy, and my focus are on what's ahead.
So you think there's about to be a misuse of funds over there?
It's about to go left. It's about to go left. Because why would you say that?
Because didn't you say other people, as before we filmed this, are leaving too?
Yeah, somebody else said they was leaving, but I didn't know Shay. I didn't know who that baby was.
Yeah. Maverick City.
Music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My thing is, and we've talked about the whole church thing. We're not about to do a deconstruction hour, but I wonder what that consists of. If it is going to be, excuse me, if it is going to be misuse of funds,
I don't think it's going to be that, but I feel like he's been distancing himself for a while and like doing his own thing, so it's not surprising.
You don't think that's what they're trying to get him for? He said, "My business is that my lawyers are handling." Lawyers.
Oh, I don't know, but what I'm saying is like it's
allegedly.
Yeah, it's not surprising that he's leaving, and
Yeah.
the part that was surprising to me was like my lawyers are getting involved so now we just have to wait and see because it's coming out because he wouldn't have prefaced it if it wasn't coming out. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's gonna be like. But you know, the last dude who did the Maverick City thing was talking about he don't like black people and he voted for Trump and all that. So I don't know what they got going on over at the Maverick City.
Again, this is all alleged. I'm just shooting the at my friend right now. Do you think it was like, what if he's like cheating or something and he was like paying off somebody, like a hooker or something? Or a male hooker. I don't know. Misuse of funds. My lawyers are on the legal team about the finances. Did I make up finances? Mm-hmm. You said something about finances.
I don't think so. I'm going to reread it. Hold on. No, you said it. He said business matters.
Business matters. Nobody's talking about business matters and getting business cards. That's about finances. I'm going to make a prediction. Allegedly, it's going to be about something financial.
Oh, I don't have a prediction.
And the board said out.
I don't have a prediction. Okay,
Moving on along.
All right, it's that time of the week for a Rewind Rundown. Because sometimes the scariest part of a horror movie is the dialogue.
I saw, for the first time in 2025, I saw Scream.
Wow.
Not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I saw Scream with that Hottie Hot Hot from Party of Five.
With Courtney Cox, who's from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, and let me tell you, first of all, It's a 30-year-old movie.
Not
Spoiler
just
alert.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler
for Scream.
Yeah.
From the 90s.
Billy and the guy whoever Matthew Lillard played, they were the killers. I'm sorry.
You would have let them kill you?
I would have let them Eiffel Tower me before they killed me. They'd be like, we're gonna get your, we're gonna gut your insides out. I'd be like, yeah, you are. And then when they stick a knife in me, I'd be like, oh, you meant like that.
I don't remember feeling that way about them.
Really?
But I haven't watched it in a really, really long time.
The Billy guy looks like, and I'm not into Johnny Depp like that. He was like a young Johnny Depp with hair. And then that brother from Seventh Heaven, that they got together and then it was Billy. And then Matthew Lillard was fine to me.
Yeah.
There were also just people.
I remember what they looked like.
Yeah. There were also just people in that movie that I was like, everybody in the 90s was kind of fine.
No, it's a great, everyone looked really good in that.
And I knew that like Scream was like the platform for like a bunch of like scary horror. First of all, you realize how much we did not have to see blood and gore back in the day. Now you got to watch somebody like poke their eye out and bring it out in the blood and the vein. I'm like, I don't need all that. Just let me be scared.
Yeah.
It was funny. All of our friends called me Gale Weathers.
Yeah.
They were like, people are out here dying, bleeding out,
100%.
missing, and you're over here like, hey, can I interview for the story? Can I interview for that story? And I'm like, and what? Because once again, spoiler, she killed the bastard.
She did.
She did, and she saved the day. So guess what? You can call me Gale Weathers. Now, I haven't seen Scream 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But in the first one, I'm that girl.
I love that. I saw, I can't remember the name of the movie.
Leo DiCaprio.
It's got, let me talk. It's got Tiana Taylor, Regina King.
Regina Hall.
I be mixing up my Reginas.
You out here talking about defending black girls. What are their last names?
Y'all know what I meant. Regina Hall and Leonardo DiCaprio. One battle after another. I don't want to talk disrespectfully about the People movie because they're all very good actors. It was about 45 minutes too long. I played games on my phone the whole time.
You do that in an hour and a half
but
movie.
I didn't do that thing where I watch the movie and play games. I was just playing games. It was
You don't even know how it ended.
No, I do. It was very long. It was parts were funny. There were a lot of twists and turns, but I don't like movies like that. Like action, suspense.
Is this a suspenseful movie?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe I'll.
It was a lot though, but it was like the premise is they're like revolutionary, like low key. I think they're supposed to be Antifa.
Really?
I think.
I was gonna say, were there themes of racism in it?
A lot of big race.
Okay, the only reason I ask is because in the last trailer before the movie came out, like the final trailer, they used Beyonce's Freedom. And she don't release that song if we're not talking about a divide going on and we need to speak freely. So
it's a lot of twists and turns, but I give it a
be honest.
6.
Leo DiCaprio ain't gonna date you. You're way over 25.
That's true, but it's not because it's bad. It's just not for me.
That's okay.
I was bored.
I'll do this like you do with the Taylor Swift stuff. Why didn't you like that movie?
I was smart.
Okay, well, so people get bored at movies. I don't get why you get bored. Like, people get bored at movies all the time. I don't know why you're attaching that to that movie.
Yeah, because
like maybe it's because maybe you should check your privilege and check your misogyny.
Yeah,
you're a black woman.
Also, I ain't made it through, but I've the whole thing. But I've started 107 Days by Kamala Harris.
Yes.
One thing I do have to say as of now, she threw them people way under the bus. The Biden administration, the way they treated her is loony.
So, but she said, and I'm not holding back.
And I'm not holding back.
Do you like that?
Love it. It's just crazy that they would do our first black woman vice president like that because the optics are not great.
Yeah.
It was very much, on one hand, she did attack Joe really hard in the primaries when they were running against each other. Once they invited her on to be VP, it was like, we don't trust you, we don't trust you, we don't trust you until we need you for something. And now falling apart and we want to throw you out there while he is up at the White House because with no fault of his own, he couldn't do much more than that. He wasn't feeling well. And his decline showed more when he was overworked and really tired. And I think she did such a good job of like defending him and reminding people of like his level of service and how long he served and everything he went through. And the fact that they still treated her so poorly has been the most shocking.
It's wild to me too because like obviously she ran, the book is titled 107 Days for 107 Days. But there was so much focus on that, it made me forget that she was our vice president for the last 4 years. Like, people act like they just, like, plucked her out of a vending machine. They were like, look at this black girl running for president.
Exactly.
It was like, she was the first female vice president.
But they, like, and she talks about, like, her husband and how he didn't even have a name. Like, they had to create a name for him and, like, figure out what his role would look like because, like, the second lady typically, like, has, like, all of these roles that are, but she was, like...
Oh, like if she won, or even as vice president. Oh, I wish they would have. I wish they would have kept the roles. You get to decorate the White House.
Well, and that was the thing. But she was like, I cook. She was like, I'm the cook in the family. He doesn't cook, so she was like, I would have to prepare like all of these meals for him. So like when I left, he would have something to eat, and it was like, but they would go to him for things. It was just like
to be a woman is to perform.
Yeah, it was just like a lot. But it's really interesting. She talks a lot about Netanyahu and her relationship with him in comparison to Trump's relationship with him, which I think is really fascinating. So I think I've got like 6 hours left. So I'm like 2 hours in, I think.
One thing about those presidential memoirs, they are long. I still have never listened to Becoming, and I really want to, but then I see that 18 hours, and I'm like...
No, Becoming was fantastic.
Would you recommend that over Obama's?
I couldn't get through Obama's, no shade.
Really?
Barack's, no shade.
Why?
It was boring. I was like...
Being the president sounds real dumb.
I was like, okay, Barack, I'm sleepy.
I love that. I will say, I love Miss Kamala Harris. I was nervous about it. Her voice is so soothing.
It is soothing.
I was afraid I would fall asleep.
No, it's good.
The other person who's got a book coming out that I'm very excited for, but I know her voice is too soothing, but I'm going to get it on Audible anyway. CYNTHIA ERIVO.
I cannot wait.
I'm so excited. Did you hear that clip she posted?
Yes.
She's like, I thought, what could I do about something? And I thought, it could be me. So I went down to the local tax shelter. And I was like, not tax shelter. I went down to the local animal shelter. And I was like, I don't mean this in an unbored way. Your voice is so pure and soothing. I could fall asleep on TikTok right now.
And see, normally before I go to bed, I read Harry Potter. I'm on page 480 of the 5th book. I've only got 2.
Good thing you like your books canceled.
I have 2 books left. I've been thinking about doing my words of wisdom from a Harry Potter perspective. Yeah. Because if you really read Harry Potter, it'll preach.
Can I tell you, I was not allowed to read those books or watch those movies growing up. Spoiler alert. The end of those books, it is a huge allegory for the life and death and resurrection of Jesus.
Okay.
The resurrection
I
stone.
Understand.
I know. I'm trying to explain because people may be like, "What?" And then he comes
well,
back to life when he divides for people.
Finish the books.
No. You have seen all 7 movies.
I ain't never seen them.
All 7 movies.
I ain't never seen them, and I want to read the books.
All 7 movies.
Is that the last topic?
What?
Oh, hallelujah! Go and tell people bye.
Can I finish my thought?
Oh, you were saying something?
Yes, I was going to say it is a crazy allegory for that, and I find that very funny because if you're saying you're going to do your words of wisdom,
why are you holding the mic like that? Girl, why is you choking the mic out? You can't do that. Yes, you're going to get us demonetized.
No, I'm not.
Just go to our OnlyFans.
We don't.
And our Patreon.
Tell these folk bye.
Raven's ready to go, everyone, so I guess I have to be done too, even though this is in my house. Anyways, do you have anything left you'd like to say
No,
over there?
thank you.
I was talking to Gabe.
Oh.
Raven, do you have anything left you would like to say?
I think I'm good. Thank you, though.
Y'all didn't do that right. All right. In the words of CYNTHIA ERIVO, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Rewind the Podcast. If you would like to listen to other episodes of Rewind the Podcast, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever their podcast is available. We're not here to tell you what you like because you are a grown adult. But hey, guess what? If you want to watch the podcast, you can watch us on the YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and sign up for alerts because we are always releasing some fun stuff on there, like Rewind Reports that you can't get on the audio. What?
You didn't say beautiful faces.
You made me mad today.
Say it.
If you want to see our beautiful bouncing curls and Gabe, you can follow us on the YouTube, and then you heard what I just said. With all that being said, Raven.
Like Blake said, if you listen to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave us 5 stars and a review. You can find me on all social media platforms at I am Raven Dawson.
If you're coming to Nashville for a bachelorette, bachelor, birthday party, whatever, go to heybatchnash.com. Use code REWIND for 10% off your first party.
And I am chronically online. You can find me anywhere there's a social media site, including my new YouTube channel at HeyBlakeRackley. And with all that being said, we'll see you
next week.
Next time. Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here
So we
today.
don't slump.
Thanks for listening to Rewind the Podcast.
Rewind the Podcast is a Laurel Street production, hosted by Raven Dawson and Blake Rackley.
Rewind the Podcast is recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, and produced by Gabe Bryant.
Our theme song is Famous Nobodies, performed by Rackley.
Written by Blake Rackley and Matt Pingle, and produced by David Spencer.
To contact Rewind the Podcast about sponsorship, business inquiries, or just to say hey, please email thatrewindpodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.